simple rules for this matchup, and you can already feel the heat beginning to emanate from ringside as the flames have surrounded the ring.
You have flames that can reach up to 8 feet, 500-degree heat. Let me put this into perspective. Somebody's going to get burned.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. From behind.
Oh, boy.
Reverse choke slam. Face first.
And this is not something you prepare for in wrestling school. I'm pretty sure nothing can prepare you for the surreal, chaotic experience of an Inferno match.
Caught by the back of the elbow. Ooh. Oof. Punch. Nasty. Connects. Saw it coming. Oh my gosh.
What an uppercut. The intense look in the eyes as he calculates his next strike.
A reversal. He saw that coming.
Sent flying. It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed. Discus punch.
I guess it's time to talk strategy. What is the strategy for this type of insane match?
Well, winning is a bonus, but survival is the goal. You don't want to get burned. Simple as that. Survival instincts have to kick in immediately. Otherwise, you're getting chased down with a fire extinguisher and rushed to the burn unit to end the night.
Solid punch. Constant pressure stacking on top of Femi here.
Oba has to start volleying back somehow.
Oof. Good punch. Nasty. Oba creates an opening for himself.
He averts the offense. All the way up. The big-time powerbomb. I felt the vibration of that one from all the way over here.
And a hellacious right hand. And Femi being aligned into position.
A cradle now.
Frontliner. Turning up the heat in this Inferno match.
All right, he's got to refocus up now.
Uh-oh, this is not going to end well.
Big-time powerbomb.
Constant pressure stacking on top of Femi here.
Any chance for Oba's offense is being trampled. Stretching and tearing at all the ligaments in the leg.
Getting tossed.
What a counter! And Femi isn't looking helpless anymore.
This might be the moment he was waiting for. His comeback could start here.
That catches Oba looking.
Trading counters here. He's in his clutches.
The Irish curse.
Hoisted up across their shoulders. Take a look at this superhuman power.
Launching their opponent across the ring. Fishing for something beneath the ring.
Is that? Yeah. It's a bag, and I feel the whole WWE Universe knows what's in it. Swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
Nice fireman's carry. Bang! The ring completely engulfed in flames.
Yeah, there is no escaping the Inferno now.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position, close to the flames. Push and successfully fights their way free. Safe from the flames.
For now, safe from the flames for now. But just look, there's nowhere to hide.
Oh, very European.
Pops up there.
Unable to fall from grace.
And now he has to get the flames involved after that attack. No backing down here. They really want to make sure the best man comes out on top in this one. Hoisting up their opponent. A knee to the crown of the skull. And driven down hard. Best shot fired. But now it's time for a little more literal firepower.
them off their feet here. Struggling close to the flames here. That's it. Putting an end to this madness.
Hopefully we have some medical professionals standing by for them.
A couple of impressive superstars going head-to-head here, and on one side we have a competitor who thinks it's their match. But hold on, look at this, starting with a respectful handshake here.
Okay, enough with the pleasantries. I want to see someone get punched in the face, hard.
I'm sure neither of these superstars will be holding anything back in this one. Clearly they respect each other too much to do that.
Man.
For a quick cover. Oh, foot delivered, shoulders down. And the kick out by Nikki Bella.
Nah, not yet. Too early.
Locking up with one another.
Oh, boy, making a statement with that shot.
I have to wonder, Corey, what do you think is going to be the deciding factor in this matchup?
Ultimately, I think this one's going to come down to endurance, to who has more resilience. Nikki's so strong and so physically impressive, but that doesn't mean she can go forever. If she gets worn out, she could be in real trouble.
Just like that. She turned it around.
Looking to lock something in. Nikki with the submission.
Ropes forced the break.
That'll give him a sense of relief. Propped up in the corner. He's able to slip away from that.
Tossed aside.
It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just got to toss another person to make a statement.
Discus punch. She lost some of her stamina at this stage.
Yeah, this match is starting to get out of hand real fast.
And a slam.
The amount of force behind that is enough to knock a normal person out.
And she finally has the wherewithal to answer back.
Could be the table turner Nikki desperately needed.
Nothing going Nikki Bella's way right now.
And you have to hand it to her. Her endurance is paying off against Nikki Bella. Staying strong and trying to wear Bella out.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Lifted up across the shoulders. What's next?
And a punch. And he's going to the top. Uh-oh. Taking advantage of the opportunity. Two. It's off the pin at two.
Getting that shoulder up now is huge. Oh, man. Asma set up in the corner of the ring.
Monkey flip.
What next? Setting up.
Oh, he had that scouted.
She escapes the attack.
Jumping snapmare.
What a move. Right to the spine. Rolling into a monkey flip. On the second row, Nikki hits the mark.
What a counter. Headed back into the ring. Count just what to do. Arm-wringer punch to the face.
Nikki looking to end this.
Direct attack 2.0.
Big move could produce a win.
Cover. No, he beats the count.
Wait, are we sure that was not a 3 count?
You can't count that high, Saxton, but that was one of the closest near falls you'll ever see.
And this has to be a blow to Nikki's ego. She really thought she had her down for the count.
Oh, off the top rope.
Fearless offense by Nikki Bella.
And Nikki's carefully calculating every movement.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count.
Bella with a thing of beauty.
True star power in action.
Got the cover.
Is it enough to close this out?
Kicks out. He still has life.
Good Lord, scarily close to 3.
Uh-oh, this is not going to end well. Crash landing, powerbomb.
Boom. That puts her on the offensive.
And now the hunter has a weak prey about to pounce.
Arm wringer. Able to fight out with a punch to the face.
And a hellacious right hand. As their opponent trapped, muscled up. Warm up the bus, it's over.
Follows up, shoulders down. There's 2. It wasn't enough. She kicked out.
Fearless Nikki living up to her name.
Will that be the last?
On the top, misses big time. Crashing and burning in maybe the worst way possible.
It's been a hard-hitting affair here tonight.
These competitors are going to have trouble walking on their own after this one.
As their opponent under complete control here. What's coming next? Cradle flatline. That could end their night for good.
2. And that'll about do it, folks. Locked inside this massive structure, these superstars have no choice but to battle it out in what promises to be another brutal Hell in a Cell match.
There's nowhere to run, no one coming to help. It's all on you, and the only way out is to win. We'll see which of these superstars is up to the task.
Man, what timing on that counter.
Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse.
Nothing fancy there, spinning your Anarchy. Stomping the arm.
Ooh.
Big splash.
And Niven perhaps struggling to keep up there.
She better buckle up. Hell in a Cell matches are unforgiving.
And Piper is failing to offer any resistance here.
And Niven on the top.
He fails to connect.
A terribly risky move, and it did not pay off.
Icarus could have done it better. Talk about intimidation. I'm not sure if it's resilience or stupidity that's going to drive you to try and come back from a move like that.
There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest.
I'm just being tossed away there.
When it comes to Hell in a Cell, it's often the more merciless superstar who ends up coming out on top. This match plays to the advantage of the sadistic and violent. So tap into your inner darkness and make sure you're the most ruthless one in there.
Chilling advice, Corey, but I do see your point. She's taking a lot of offense here.
Yeah, this is exactly what he'd hoped for.
Hammering down on the knee. Trying to work the arm. Now in control.
Ooh, and a shot to the body and another.
Oh, she was ready with the counter.
As their opponent on their shoulders.
Into the torture rack. This takes a tremendous amount.
Looking to get out of this, and yes, able to slip out of the hold.
Got the full Nelson.
Slam! And an overbearing amount of offense against Niven here.
Niven's got to find a way to put her best foot forward here.
Superhuman. Straight into the pin. 2. Kick out. Close to 3.
You have to think this match is starting to take its toll.
Right across the knee. Heel hook locked in. This is painful.
Tied up tight.
I don't know how much more damage can be done now.
Yeah, she has seen better days. Today, not one of them.
And he's going all out, not holding back now.
Things are quickly coming together for him.
He's getting pumped, he's getting focused, and he's taking the WWE Universe with him.
And slides back into the ring. Clothesline. Climbing to the top. What's he have in store? Bang!
A narrow escape. Oof. Fast movement gets her out of the way. Just refusing to give up. Continues fighting. Oh, look at this power.
This is unholy. Look at that for reps. And a drop. Oh, and it's reversed. Jumping elbow drop.
Oh, yeah. She is really getting fired up.
He answers right back. Nice fireman's carry. Bang! A cradle. Flatliner.
I think that's all she wrote.
Is it enough? Is this the end? 2 count.
Gets the win in a brutal Hell in a Cell match.
We've got one of the most outspoken superstars on the roster in the ring right now.
Yeah, Cole, he's made it very clear what his intentions are and that no one is going to stop him.
They might be intentions, but only time will tell if he's a man of his word.
And then there's, unfortunately, Dude Love, a supposedly cool cat and ladies man who probably has more more tie-dye than he does brains.
The coolest face of Foley is just here to be groovy and have a good time, Corey. Loosen up a little and just vibe with the dudester.
Discus punch. Power slam.
In full control of their opponent with more in mind. Oh!
Oh, this is not good at all. The pendulum backbreaker stretch. Dude Love in a state of distress.
And Dude Love needs to find that spark. That's how you dominate your opponent.
Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here. Discus punch. And retaliates with a counter.
One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch.
Sidewalk slam.
Right into the pin.
And he manages to kick out at one.
Those one counts getting harder and harder to kick out of.
Side Russian leg sweep.
Corey, do you think superstars underestimate Dude Love when he boogies down to the ring?
Oh, they absolutely do, Cole, and that's exactly what Dude Love wants. He wants the competition to be disarmed. He wants them to forget how dangerous he is. Dude Love lulls others into a false sense of security, and then he strikes.
Just hot shot it to the outside.
Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned?
Choke slam.
Heel hook. Look at this. Oh, that's so painful.
It's hard to watch, too.
And that blow has him wavering.
I don't think either one has the edge at this point, though.
And they just tossed them aside.
It couldn't have felt good being chucked around like that.
And a slam.
That just reverberated throughout the entire building. Talk about making a statement.
Doomsday Saito. Grabbing their opponent by the neck, now up top, and
driven down hard. Can Dude Love come back from that?
Reaching the end of the official's count. Come on, let's not end things like this.
Struggling to get back on his feet, looking lost out there.
it's over. All in a night's work. There's the bell, and it's time. Solo Sikoa operates without a conscience, striking with an iron fist. Solo's justified his actions by claiming his family needs him to lead.
Solo thrives on fear, consequences, and devastating shows of force. The way Solo Sikoa has transformed into this feudal leader is unbelievable.
Sikoa orchestrated a terrifying rampage across WWE, igniting a war that's only begun, and Solo's henchmen are always close by.
Coming into this fight, his opponent's been boasting a new, more aggressive attitude. We'll have to see if that new approach will produce any dividend.
That is the kind of move that leaves our jaws on the floor. Unbelievable.
Oh, my Lord. What contact. Corey, how do you get the better of a calculating opponent like Solo Sikoa, who always has a vicious plan in mind?
By disrupting the plan. Solo wants control. so don't let him have it. Be chaotic. Mess with the pace of the match. Make Sikoa struggle to keep up with you.
Alabama slam! He's taking on some damage at this point.
Yeah, but he's still got plenty in the tank, and there's still plenty of match left.
Nasty stop of the arm. This onrush has got to be draining Sikoa.
Solo getting hit with some very disruptive offense here. Sikoa just can't keep up, and whatever his plans were are going to pieces.
And he turned it around.
And Sikoa isn't looking helpless anymore.
Yeah, Sikoa getting some newly determined focus.
Turn it around with a reversal. Oh, unloading a big kick to the back.
He gets out of the way.
With a clothesline.
As the arm wringer, their opponent that gets countered with a right hand.
What a display here. Counters on both sides.
Powerbomb.
Thunderous impact.
2. He gets the shoulder up at 2.
He's determined to keep this matchup going. He's ready to show his opponent and the world what he's made of. Oh, look at this power.
This is unholy. Look at that for reps.
That is something else. Rough landing.
Putting their full weight on the arm.
My goodness. Came down like a hammer on that arm. Sharp jab. Series of strikes to the back.
Double axe handle. Oof. Sikoa just unable to stop this attack.
Solo's perseverance being tested.
Kick to the back. Punch. Boom. Solo with a timely counter.
Countering each other again and again.
Man.
Answer after answer for each other's offense. Good night.
Lifting their opponent up on the shoulders, taking the time now, putting in position. Front fire driver.
The lights are out for Sikoa.
2. What, only 2?
I truly thought it was all over there. Talk about resilience.
Yeah, did you see how the referee had to get on the top? Shooting star stomp.
And right into the cover.
Might end this.
An emphatic victory. Now, a dumpster match is pretty straightforward. No disqualifications, no countouts in this one. Anything goes. You win this match by dumping your opponent in the dumpster and closing the lid entirely.
Essentially, you win by embarrassing your competition so badly, they'll have to wash away the memory for the rest of their life.
She's choosing to leave the ring now, clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
Once she gets going with that kendo stick, this match could be over real fast.
Oh, predicted what was coming.
Massive miscalculation on that one. Big time powerbomb. Now that's what you call impact.
Heading to ringside now.
Grabbing a bat, and here I am without any peanuts.
Now bringing the fight back into the ring. Ooh, swinging that like the Bambino. Just how much actual strategy is there in a dumpster match? Both in dumping your opponent and avoiding that being done to you.
This is 100% a matchup of violent strategy. You got to think up all the different ways you can incapacitate your opponent. Then follow your nose to the stench of that dumpster and make it your opponent's new home.
That is something else. Rough landing.
reversed it.
Oh, he slipped out of harm's way.
Calf kick on the money.
Boom. Strikes with a kick.
And all that's left is one thing, one finishing touch.
He's looking banged up here, guys. Ouch. Damage is starting to take its toll on him. Turns that in his favor.
Scooped up. What are we looking for here?
And there's the fall-away slam.
I don't think people realize the amount of strength it takes to hurl someone like that.
She knew how to evade that. Evades the attack.
Lifted up across the shoulders. What's next? And a hellacious right hand.
And he heads back into the ring. That was a stiff shot with that kendo stick. An overbearing amount of offense against Naomi here.
Naomi needs to be resourceful in this situation. Turns that away.
Ooh, did you hear that thud from the back, connecting with flesh and bone?
Able to save herself there.
The sheen is starting to wear off of him a bit now. What a shot!
Right on the mark. Rear view by Naomi. And the athleticism of Naomi coming through big time right there.
As their opponent trapped, muscled up, face first. This looks like a golden opportunity to take out the trash.
Slam! Arm stomp. Savage stomp right to the arm.
Targeted stomp to the arm. Just a continuous rush being... A cradle now.
And after that, I think it's time to take out the trash.
These competitors are pushing themselves beyond their limits.
Yeah, it's definitely not every night we see a match like this.
Closing the lid. Could it be over? Slams it shut and wins the dumpster match. This one's official, and it's Shawn Michaels who's ready for action.
HBK is a man who simply doesn't just perform, he absolutely redefined what it means to be a WWE superstar. I can't think of anyone who knows the ins and outs of this industry quite like Shawn Michaels.
Ever since starting his career, Michaels showed such a natural talent. Throughout his entire career, the talent has always been on full display, oftentimes in the main event.
And he is up against someone who is determined to get the win here no matter what.
As both men should be, Saxton. If you're not trying to win, you're not trying. Period.
Boom, what impact! He's got him here. He's got him up.
And
power slam. What a way to get out of that one.
Smoothboard into the pin.
Oh, look at this. Reverses the leverage. A kick out. This one's not over yet.
he was down, but he certainly wasn't out.
Shoulder tackle.
HBK in real danger here.
Though HBK can turn this around.
And there's some disrespect placed on that move against Michaels.
Yeah, but he's not in the danger zone yet.
And sometimes fans label Michaels as cocky, but I just believe it's a natural attitude that comes from being so intelligent in the ring.
People like to brand HBK as overconfident, but take a moment to look at all his accomplishments, and you'll see that he's downright humble in comparison. If there's anyone who knows how to win a match, it's Shawn Michaels.
And stays one step ahead.
Oh, God. Blow after blow, he's looking rocked.
This is the type of scenario where he needs to get inventive. The showstopper harnessing the energy in the house.
That puts an end to that, thank goodness.
Had Michaels scouted there. And now propped up in the corner.
In full control here.
Face first in the turnbuckle.
Whipped into the corner. Rebound instead. And here we go. Burning hammer.
Focusing their attack on the arm.
Oh, how about a punch? And he isn't looking helpless anymore.
He's just running on pure instinct right now. And it's working. Flinged across the way. I've seen Saxton thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Oh, please don't remind me, Corey.
Things are looking dire for Shawn Michaels.
Could be getting into a dire situation.
On the middle rope. Off the mark with that one. Oh, what a chop.
That'll light you up.
These two have learned each other so well.
Disheartening position for HBK.
Yeah, but Michaels might just be waiting for an opportune time for a match-changing move.
A kick out before 3.
He really thought that was it. Look at this, just stop after stop after stop.
You can feel the resentment building with each stop there.
Count that high, Saxton.
Shut up, Corey.
Lifting them up. Relative ease. Followed up with a
Skin punch.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
He's put forth an onslaught of offense here.
Nothing holding him back. He's ready to show out.
Showing he's not out of it.
Oh, yeah, he's got a new sense of purpose now.
To the arm. Terrible.
Oh, right to the throat. Ooh. Well, that changed.
He's able to reverse it.
Arm wringer applied into the top wrist lock. Full control now.
They're going to have to try to fight out of this. Body shots connecting. Shawn Michaels is running into trouble.
Bad situation for HBK.
Just incredible power. Look at this. He's feeling it and looking for some support from the crowd. He is in the zone, and he wants everyone to know it.
Michaels turns that around.
HBK might be able to start mounting something here.
Could be the table turner Shawn desperately needed. Michaels got it all with the fly cover. This could be all over.
He breaks the ref's count before 2.
These 1 counts are going to get harder and harder to kick out.
Do you guys take requests? We're tuning up the band.
Sweet chill music.
Makes the cover.
Nailed it.
Somehow he kicked out.
I would have bet this was 1 after that last hit.
Goes to show you just never know what your opponent's capable of.
HBK thought he put the last nail in his opponent's coffin, but we still got a long way to go before we can turn the lights out on this one.
It has been a constant barrage from each of these competitors. Almost a hazardous amount of punch.
Champions are going nowhere!
Michaels with the exclamation point.
Elbow drop, big time.
He's got him down. Here we go. That's it. The blood and sweat put into this match. Well worth it.
Figured it was time for a proper face-to-face. Had to twist a few arms to make it happen, including his.
I won't pretend I'm thrilled. You turned on us once. I'm not gonna forget that. But Bobby thinks you're worth a second chance. So, here we are.
Radical forgiveness. I'll leave you to it.
Bobby!
You already know what I'm going to say?
Look, I want to get one thing straight. This isn't about you. It's about Malice. The only way we're shutting them down is if every order stops acting like they can fight them alone. We need each other. This isn't some kumbaya moment. This is desperation. Malice wants every bit of this island to themselves. But if we can combine Tradition's structure, Shadow's vision, and Anarchy's spark, that mix might be enough to give us a shot. Bobby's working on a plan. Something big. When you're ready, go talk to him. Until then, don't let anyone in your order give any more interviews.
Art's a funny thing. Sometimes you think you've got something. Then the light changes and everything looks completely different. And sometimes it just takes one brushstroke to switch up the entire message. You know? No, I'm not looking for a still life. What I need from you is action. Malice is making moves, recruiting, talking to people who are angry and convincing them everything will be better once they're the ones in charge. But the power they're fighting for, the soldiers on the ground ain't going to touch that. Huh. That power is just for the ones sitting on thrones built from promises they never planned to keep. You, on the other hand, have been bringing people together, even convincing someone like me who should probably know better that I can trust you, even after you put a target on my back. You've been breaking down the established order of the established orders. I know how powerful and dangerous that makes you. But to the folks in the Order of Malice, I'm betting they'll see you as a fighter without a real home. That's exactly what we want them to believe. Because you're going in, undercover. If we're gonna win this war, we need a soldier on the inside. Plenty. You need to get yourself noticed in the Tower of Malice. Show them you're one of them ones, the kind they need on their side. You know what to do.
Ricky Saints looking to get things going here.
Ricky Saints is the definition of what it means to be a five-tool superstar. This is a guy that doesn't just have it all. He's able to unleash it all with incredible accuracy and speed.
Yeah, and you can tell that's because he has a tremendous amount of confidence in what he does. Even when it seems like he's on the losing end, his confidence enables him to find the upper hand.
But he'll be facing off against someone who is trying to shut down all the naysayers. Someone ready to claim a spot at the top of our business.
Tossed like it was nothing.
Just a perfect mix of pure power and bad intentions.
Put into the corner. What could be next?
No, he's got him where he wants him. Here we go. He goes for the quick pin. Easily kicks out of that one.
He just powered out there, Cole.
Hoisted up. Back suplex delivered. Hoisting their opponent up for a fisherman buster.
Looking to get airborne here.
Wants to finish this. Up high.
Went for it all, but gets nothing. What a German suplex.
Look at this heel hook. This is how you punish your opponent, and he's enjoying every minute of it. Uh-oh.
Able to stave off that attack. Waist lock. Able to counter. Look at fighting out
From the opposition.
Just caught flush.
Pinpoint aim right to the arm.
right on the arm.
Vicious arm stop.
Everything working against Saints now.
Ricky's got to find a way to put his best foot forward here.
And a punch. He knew what was coming there. He finally manages to answer back.
He's still in this, and he's making sure everyone knows that.
Counters to gain the advantage.
A helpless... Uh-oh. Great ring awareness saved him.
And into the corner he goes.
Saints is locked in on his opponent now.
You have got to be kidding me. A deadlift military press. This is unreal power. Wow. And face first they go.
And a reversal by Ricky. Ricky Saints lifting his opponent in the air. Rochambeau.
As Ricky delivered the exclamation.
He kicks out with force.
I was not expecting that from him at this point.
And the heaviest hitter in the arsenal was not enough.
Oh, what a right. Man, that's some attitude behind it.
Last-ditch escape over the back.
Thunderous slam.
Hammered down with a reverse DDT.
Incoming.
Crash landing powerbomb.
This is going to the absolute limits.
Yeah, he could really use a miracle right about now. In full control of their opponent with more in mind.
Discus punch.
Situational. Ricky Saints thinking about ending it. This will do it.
The Rochambeau.
Ricky may have put the exclamation on this one.
And he's letting his prey stumble right into his trap. What a drop kick. Here we go. He thinks this is it.
The referee didn't even see it.
The sound of the bell means we are officially underway with Blake Monroe.
I've said it before, and I'll say it.
Hold on now. Showing a complete lack of respect right there.
You better believe that message was loud and clear.
I'm sure we're going to see an answer, too. What a clothesline! Ouch!
In full control of their opponent with more in mind. Discus punch.
Big uppercut. And Blake is a bit staggered after that attack.
Nothing she hasn't faced before. She should be fine.
Stretched out like taffy right now.
They're gonna wear down their opponent. Oh, with the heel hook stretch.
Consecutive attacks keeping Monroe off her game.
You gotta wonder what this does to Blake's confidence.
Bear hug, squeeze it. Bear hug. Well-placed elbow. We'll get you out of it.
That might be enough. Yes, it is.
Straight forearm.
Stomping straight down on the arm. Aggressive work on that shoulder. Damage to the shoulder is definitely going to hamper your ability to fight.
Ooh, got caught with a punch to the face.
Sent to the corner.
He's in a bad spot on that turnbuckle.
Wards that off. What a response. Oh, with authority. So much damage has already been done.
And at this point, you really have to wonder how much longer she has left in this match.
As their opponent trapped, muscled up, face first.
That could just have ended things.
Transitions into the pin. Is this it? And she's still in the game.
Escaping that pin must have taken almost everything she's got.
Well worth it. Look how frustrated her opponent is.
From the top, shooting star stomp from the top.
I think that's it. That must be it. There's two. And that's all she wrote. Survival of the fittest is in effect here as this casket match gets underway. This is truly one of the most dangerous match types in our sport.
Yeah, anything and everything goes, but the goal remains the same. Shove your opponent into that box and shut the lid tight to finally end this all. Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
Short jab. Just raining down those shots to the back of the neck. Clubbing blows.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Ouch. Nasty roundhouse kick.
Targeting the arm with a big stomp.
And nothing could have saved Monroe from that attack.
You can't begin to counter out yet, though.
Yeah, still plenty of match left.
Aggressively attacking the shoulder.
Consecutive attacks keeping Monroe off her game.
Blake's got to slow down this assault.
Any tips for keeping yourself out of that casket when you're competing in this kind of match?
Looking for the foot waist lock and countered into a nice arm drag. Good golly, Miss Molly.
Cuts the attack off.
sweep.
Boom, what a punch. Nice fireman's carry. Bang. And now he gets back into the ring. Oh, the heel hook. Stretch. Blake has lost any momentum here.
Blake's got to slow down this assault.
She can't possibly take any more.
Looks like the gas tank is running past E now.
Oh, target acquired and destroyed.
Oh, stomping right onto the arm.
A cradle now.
Cradle flatliner.
This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing.
Oh, into the casket they go.
Oh, no. Rest in pieces.
Trying to close the lid. This is going to be tough.
It's not over yet.
And that, my friends, is all she wrote.
What a victory.
Is a superstar with a truly jaw-dropping physique and a dogged mentality in the ring.
Yeah, but wait. Check this out. You'll always like to see that.
Yeah, but you got to remember that respect like that is earned in WWE.
That certainly doesn't come easy around here. Lifting them up. Relative ease. Followed up with a
discus punch.
Ooh, forearm shot to the face.
Counter. Saw it coming.
Counters and counters. Each superstar looking dialed in. One counter met by another. Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense.
Ooh, bullseye.
Able to slip away. Trading counters and reversals back and forth.
Heartbreaker.
Focusing on the shoulder like that can be felt all the way to your fingertips.
Corey, what's Ivy Nile got to do here to get the upper hand?
Ivy's recipe for success is going to come down to her power game. Those muscles aren't just for show, Cole. They can be the keys to the kingdom if Ivy plays her cards right.
Sent into the ropes and a sharp elbow to the back.
Emphatic fall away there. Arm bar. Just stretching out the arm.
An injured shoulder puts you below square one. This is a smart strategy here.
Oh, he timed that counter well.
Wait for it. Oh, Alabama slam.
You have to be in peak physical condition to pull off a move with that much weight behind it.
Boom, what an uppercut.
Lifting up their opponent. What's in store? Oh, my. Discus punch.
Things are looking a little rocky for her.
Yeah, but at this point, it's still anyone's game.
Nice fireman's carry.
Good night.
Oh, man, we all know what's coming here.
A cradle. And a flatliner.
Putting this one to bed.
2. And that's all she wrote.
go, guys, with what promises to be a thrilling one-on-one match.
And you can tell this superstar is as excited as we are for this one. Hopefully any nerves going into this match don't get in the way.
That's definitely just part of the job description, Corey. You've got to be able to handle these huge moments here in WWE.
Well, Zelina Vega might be small in stature, but she is as crafty as they come once that bell rings. Crafty, scrappy, and I'll be honest, extremely fiery.
Zelina has been competing with a true purpose lately, and it really has reinvigorated her. This should be one heck of a fight. And she anticipated what was coming.
A string of counters. My goodness, came down like a hammer on that arm.
And she's returning fire.
Got out of the way, but can he capitalize?
Shoulder, elbow, all affected with that. That was not just painful in the shoulder. That pain can shoot all the way up to the neck and all the way down the arm. This is a smart strategy.
Zelina is in a distressing spot.
Heavy work being done to Zelina right now.
I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent.
A little distance between these superstars for the moment.
Clothesline!
That'll cost some teeth. She is getting run right over at the moment.
She has her guard up, but she might need a better plan soon.
Because of her size, Zelina Vega
On the top.
what a shooting star stomp. And right into the pin.
Uh-oh.
2. She was close to the end there.
At this point in the match, that could have gone either way.
Oh, right into a counter.
Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the T.
Short jab.
Just raining down those shots to the back of the neck. Clubbing blows. Oh, what's this gonna be?
Wheelbarrow. Flapjack. Face first. And Zelina can't stop any offense coming her way.
Zelina needs to pull a trick from her sleeve.
In full control of their opponent with more in mind. Discus punch.
Lands a timely reversal.
Zelina is going to look to press on the advantage.
Looking to cinch in the Dragon Sleeper.
Dragon Sleeper is a...
Wait, look at this. And a great counter to the submission.
Oh my gosh, what impact. Has the opponent under complete control here. What's coming next? Flatliner. Will that be the finishing touch?
Here we go. Cover. 2 count.
He wins! He wins!
Dominic Mysterio doesn't just fight for the Order of Malice. He adds to their roster. You have to wonder if this match is a scuffle or a sales pitch.
So Malice is reaching out with one hand and slapping with the other? I'm not sure that would inspire me to join.
No one's asking you, Saxton, but with everything Dom's opponent has done to this point, I'd be insulted that Dom feels any evaluation is even necessary.
Into a powerbomb. Wow. No other way to say it, guys. That looked like it hurt a lot. And he's going with the great equalizer here, the steel chair.
Escapes out of that attack.
Ooh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly.
He's got something coming. DDT! Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm. Has the arm trapped.
Goodness gracious. Each of those boots seem to get heavier with each blow.
Whip back into the ring.
And now setting the ladder up like that only makes ringside even more dangerous.
We've seen this picture many times before.
Dominic in the ring once more.
Sheesh, that's going to leave a mark.
It's hard to imagine there's really much of a strategy in a DQ match.
Yeah, but there actually is, Cole. A lot of the strategy is about escalation, knowing when to take offense to the next level, whether it's something high risk or with a weapon from under the ring. There's strategy there, whether you like it or not.
Down with one arm. Bang! He finds a counter. Forearm to the face.
Ooh-wee.
And that might shake Mysterio's focus. And Dominic's resolve might be wavering here.
Yeah, Dominic needs to find an opening fast.
Nice fireman's carry. And a punch. A cradle.
Face first. Dominic in crisis mode.
Now with the cover.
That's gotta be it.
And this one is over.
Not bad. You've got scare in you. So, are you interested in making this official and joining us? Everybody! I'm very well respected around here.
You can run along, Dominic.
Dude, not polite.
Okay, please, scram. He's an annoying little mosquito, but that doesn't mean he's blind. We've been watching what you've done in the Tower of Malice. Of course, some of us have been watching you longer than that. We've seen you make some big moves. We've seen you work awfully hard to help my old friends with their candles and incantations and shadows. And now you walk in here claiming you're ready to throw all that away. That your loyalties are suddenly here, with Malice? Not sure I buy it. Not sure I should let you walk back out. It's supposed to feel like ours. But if your only allegiance is to yourself, you might be in a position to play both sides. We can use that. Just make sure we're the ones cashing in. But if you're going to play double agent, you're going to have to prove which way you're actually leaning by helping us add to our numbers. We're looking at someone. Zarya. Strong. Smart. Still not convinced to join us. Dom's been trying to bring her aboard, but as you know, he's not exactly the reason people sign up. Don't flatter yourself. We just need you to bring her in for a match. We'll handle the actual recruitment. It'll be the two of you against Dom and Liv. That way we can test you against two of our best. And if you do well, I'll get to watch Dom lose again.
So Malice wants you to bring them Zarya to gain their trust. Makes sense. She's smart enough to scare them and strong enough to matter. This is good news. Means the cracks are showing. They're not just taking people in anymore. They're chasing, recruiting, and better still, they're sending you to do it. Nah, I don't have the patience for fishing. I just toss in a stick of dynamite and see what floats up. I'll talk to Zarya. She'll be at the match, no doubt. Keep it up.
We've got a tag match tonight where Drew McIntyre will be watching some potential recruits take on two of Malice's best, Dom and Liv. And I gotta admit, it's a little unsettling how good they are at making you uncomfortable.
Making you uncomfortable, Saxton. The rest of us are just admiring the fact that the Order of Malice has already picked fights with Anarchy, Shadows, and Tradition, and somehow still has the luxury of being selective with who they bring into the fold.
Malice is not just looking for numbers, they're looking for control. And this match is as much about testing loyalty as it is about testing skill. Getting tossed around. An unyielding showing of authority, no two ways about it. Discus punch. His stamina is getting tested here.
Yeah, and he's got to think about making that tag sooner. This could get worse.
Big splash. I don't know if Dominic can withstand much more of this.
Dominic needs to reassert himself back in this match.
Oh, man, that'll bend your arm.
And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Caught with the double axe handle.
Those two are in such a cohesive rhythm out there.
It's like playing jazz, but using your opponent as the drum.
Oh, right to the body. Not so fast. Hurricane Rana.
Good grief.
Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen.
German suplex.
but that's not all.
Into a ripcord lariat. What a combination.
Stiff clothesline shot.
Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm.
Fisherman buster. Hit that with everything and following it with the pin. She just shocked everyone in the ring. She did it. She made the tag.
And wait a minute. What's the manager doing under the apron?
This is why it's good to have a manager. Good to have an ally who wants you to win as badly as you do. And will introduce any tool to produce victory.
Falcon Arrow. Now shoulders down.
Here we go. Easy kick out there, but they'll get harder soon.
Launched with a suplex. I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that.
Oh, brutal miscalculation.
And she's set right into that corner.
Oh, she puts the brakes on that. Stops the kick.
Back and forth, counter after counter.
Running Hurricanrana.
Showing off the quickness. That'll turn things around in a hurry.
Uh-oh.
There's the backbreaker.
Right across the chest. When you see a unit as aligned as they are, it's really incredible.
Looking for the suplex all the way up. Look at this power. Oh, no.
From behind, chop block.
Morgan on the receiving end.
She's got her here.
Read that one.
She tags her partner into the action.
Dominic.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Jawbreaker interrupts the attack.
Oh, look at what's coming. Again. That's two. And perhaps a trifecta. Three amigos.
Series of suplexes shifting all the momentum in their favor here.
Oh, man.
Ripped all the way back to a vertical basin.
And face planting them into the canvas.
Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window.
Oh, my. Sent flying. Was definitely not thinking about finesse with that one. Was only thinking about dominance.
And a hellacious right hand. Pin, shoulders down.
Might put it away right now.
Has their opponent trapped. Muscled up. Cradle flatline.
Can that finish Dominic?
Two.
Wow, got it. Big time tag team win.
Nice match, you two. Dom and Liv will at least be a little quiet for a day or two now. Come with me. We've a lot to discuss. I'm sure you can entertain yourself until we're done. You brought her in. That is very much appreciated. Go have some fun. Maybe do what Dom does when he gets restless. Go tag up the island. Come back when you're done. I'll have something new for you to do. Hopefully, with our new friend here.
Well, I'll be. Feels like just yesterday you were cleaning up tags, not making marks for me to scrub off. Funny how quick the world flips when you're not looking.
Can't say that I expected you to last this long when you first arrived, but I have to admit, you've proven to be exactly the type of problem we like to keep close. We won't have a problem as long as you don't get in ours. Just keep doing what we ask you, like bringing in Zarya.
She didn't decide to join us, as it turns out.
Not that it really matters.
Because when someone like Zarya says no, it doesn't close a door. It opens a different one. And on the other side of that door, we show the world what happens when you stand across from malice.
She made her choice, but so have we. Congratulations, consider yourself officially a member of the Order of Malice. That might make it hard to remain a double agent. Besides, I bet someone like you would much rather deliver a beating, which is why we're putting you in a fatal four-way.
Consider it a chance to show the whole Order just what you can do. And put on a show for an old friend who will have the best seat in the house.
We got a fatal four-way under the Malice banner and under a Malice prisoner suspended above the ring.
Yeah, only the Order of Malice could turn a rejection into a message for the rest of the island. Say no to us, become the latest attraction in our zoo.
This kind of thing makes me glad that commentators like us, you know what, guys, I was afraid it was going to get to this point.
Top rope! Superplex!
Any move from the top like that is nearly catastrophic. Turn out the lights.
Uh-oh, this is not going to end well. A powerbomb like that will leave you with bruises and remind you of this moment for days. With a multitude of kicks.
The best thing about a no disqualification match is how it can bring out a superstar's creativity. Sometimes there's a violent artist inside these competitors just begging to come out in a match like this.
I don't know, Corey. Wouldn't watercolors be just as effective?
From the top!
And now to Kingston.
Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent. That move had the amount of force akin to a natural disaster.
Ivy now laying down the gauntlet for her opponent. Bam! God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping on her flesh.
And she just avoided some serious damage.
And my God, what a forearm!
Right to the jaw. Good golly, driven directly into the steel stairs.
Good night.
A cradle.
Flatliner. That could end things right now. Bam.
Looking to put this one away here. Stopping the pin there. What a shot. Uh-oh. Look at this.
Uh-oh is right.
A fall-away slam. Clubbing blow.
Look out.
Exploder suplex. Ah, right to the back. Step up Enziguri.
That's smart, taking the one to catch your breath.
Oh, just deadlifting their opponent.
Tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
And some effective offense with that one. Catches the kick. Clothesline. Now here's Kingston.
Textbook jumping clothesline. Oof.
She's just taken so much damage to this point.
And in these situations, it's hard to not get desperate, to start going for Hail Mary plays.
Positioning himself for the SOS.
Shoulder up before the count started.
This deep into the match, and he's able to kick out before a 1 count. It's stunning.
That's a unique suplex.
Wrist clutch suplex, perfect.
Drops already.
From the top. Sidestepped out of the way.
Delivers the backbreaker.
Right down that shoulder there.
What a boot.
Oh, watch this display of power.
Covering their opponent for the win. And she breaks the count.
Wow, I thought for sure that was it.
Fends it off. Good counter.
Rebound. Two-hand shot.
And I ask, the way these combatants have been...
Has their opponent under complete control here. What's coming next?
And can this be it? Is this the end?
Breaks up the pin attempt. The pin. It's all or nothing time. And stops the pin.
A little too close for comfort for her.
Now just toss their opponent. Flash! What impact!
Uh-oh.
He's able to counter that.
He's heading back to the ring.
All the way up. And the crash landing powerbomb.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful Charlotte's Web.
Meanwhile, it's Raquel Rodriguez. She gets put in the corner. Pointed the chair like kidneys. Oh, man. Did you hear the snap of the kendo stick?
Into the collar for the win. Wasted no time breaking that up. Right in the schoolgirl.
He's able to beat a 2 count.
Still gonna take a massive effort to...
Kofi kicks it.
And Kofi is on the verge.
Jumping neck breaker. Ouch. This place is going insane.
The ground beneath my feet is...
Oh, boy. Ivy Niles getting that hold locked in tight. He is struggling to find an escape, but to...
Bit of a predicament for Kingston here, and he's able to break the hold.
Gets out of dodge.
Meanwhile, on this one, this could take a turn here. He breaks up the pin just in time. Tossed by the neck.
And look at this now, yes, applying the submission hold.
The more he fights, the more pain. Trying to break the hold and is able to do it. Critical escape there. Shoulder tackle. Just deadlifting right there. The power.
Got the cover. This might be the end.
And that breaks up the pin.
Oh, what a knee lift. Shut the door. This could be over.
It only gets a 1 count.
The muscle memory's got to be taken over now. Pure instinct to kick out before 3. A cradle now.
Shayna flatline. That has to end it. Could that be enough?
For the win. And meanwhile, here's Nia. Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver. Thunderous clothesline. Toss to ringside. Saw it coming. It counters it.
Yokes up their opponent.
Sidewalk slam delivered. How in the world do these superstars have anything left at this point?
There he is. Pin. This could be it.
Got him, and he wins the Fatal 4-Way.
A lot of good action in that one. Here's another look.
All right, my concealed comrade. Check this. While you were gone, you will not believe who rolled up in the Order of Anarchy with a bindle sack and some puppy dog eyes. Yo, Marshall! You are not the brother I expected to ever be knocking on the gates to the Order of Anarchy. Especially not dressed in gear like that.
I can't say I expected it either. I thought rules were there to make things fair, but turns out they're just another way for people to manipulate and serve themselves.
So now you're here to break them.
No, maybe. No, but I am here to make sure the people hiding behind those rules don't get to anymore.
Well, I can't promise we'll play fair, but I promise I'm trying to shape the world that way. Make yourself at home, brother. So, what news you got from Malice? I haven't seen Zarya in a minute. Don't tell me she's with them. So they have her. You might have misjudged the enemy, but not the soldier. She's strong. We have to trust that she'll hold the line until we can get her out. We just gotta figure out how to get her out. Can't use speeches or storming the gates. They'll be ready for that move. So here's a new one. You take me to Malice. Tell them I'm there to fight for Zarya's release. No. My rescue plan is losing and replacing her in that cage. I'm a bigger prize and a threat they'll be happy to lock up. And when they think I've been neutralized, that's when I do what I'm gonna do. Malice is fortifying their walls. It's time to plant seeds in the cracks.
Yeah, while you're gone, I'm gonna get started on a load of towels in the locker room. They look like they haven't been cleaned since you got rid of washboards.
I'm just saying, the tagging was kind of my thing. Everybody has their roles to play and...
Yep, I heard you the first 3 times, Dom. You bring news, trouble, or both?
Brown noser. Whatever it is, I'll handle it. I don't remember you earning a thing around here before I did.
Enough, Dom. Let's hear what our new friend's got to say. I'm guessing this is something to do with that match I hear you just set up. Care to give us the details? Now I'm very intrigued. See, Dom? That's what initiative looks like. Not standing around complaining that I let someone else hold the spray paint. Let's get to that match.
Bobby Newton has strolled into the Order of Malice, trying to fight for the freedom of his fellow Order member. A bold move, but probably a dumb one.
Yeah, Bobby is selfless, calm, cool, and confident. But when your Revolution walks right into enemy turf, you're not asking for change. You're asking for a beatdown with pure malice.
I don't know, Saxton. Newton's never fought a battle he didn't think he could win, and he's never walked into anywhere without an exit strategy. I can't figure out what game he's playing, but I bet he's playing something or someone. Oh. Vicious arm stomp.
I think you really felt that one.
No need to raise alarm, though. He's got plenty left.
Nicely done. Inverted scoop slam. Look at this, deadlifting their opponent.
Power slam.
This could do it.
Oh, somehow.
He is going to take this match as long and as far as he needs to.
And he has no response for this barrage of offense.
Time for some quick thinking on his part.
Double axe handle. Oof. Practically never-ending blows. Coming at full force here.
Supernatural power. Being able to pull that off, no one is going to question if you skip going to the gym today.
A weakening arm breaker.
That won't just separate your shoulder, that'll divorce it. Savage stomp right to the arm.
Stomping the arm.
Up into the fireman's carry position. And a hellacious right hand.
A cradle.
Time to shut the book on him for good.
2. And a massive, massive victory.
Certainly cause for celebration tonight.
And now some orders being barked to his manager. And, oh no, steel chair. For what purpose?
Oh, this is going to end this rivalry once and for all.
Oh, no, the match is over. The rivalry should be over. Don't do this. Don't do this.
This is insanity.
And now the manager wants in too? Would somebody stop these two?
Nobody's gonna stop him.
That was glorious. You didn't just bring us, Bobby. You gift-wrapped him. Now we get to see just how ineffective Anarchy is without the only guy interested in actually steering the ship. Forget Zarya. Bobby's a much better trophy. That you do. Dom brings mess. You bring masterpieces. You've outpaced Dom so fast, I'm starting to forget why we even let him tag along. Speaking of, why don't you go have some fun? With Bobby out of the picture, maybe it's time to mark up his precious mural. Then don't hold back. Let the whole island know who runs it now.
This Order of Anarchy stuff is gonna take some getting used to. I mean, where I come from, it's considered rude to be tagging up someone's hard work like that. Fair enough. I expect you'll receive a swift kick to the old hindquarters for these shenanigans. Wait a second. This is part of the whole plan, isn't it? Bobby gets himself captured, you deface his art. He's operating on levels I don't even understand. That's great! Well, I'll get out of your way. No need to keep flapping your gums for my benefit. Never know who's listening around the corner. Hey, Mr. Mysterio Jr. Almost didn't see you there, Dom.
Ha ha! Enough. And that he's working with Bobby. The whole captured act, total performance.
Let me guess what you're going to say. Dom doesn't know what he heard. Everything was taken out of context. You're still undercover and still playing the game. The thing is, you're a good liar. Makes it impossible to tell if you're speaking the truth. Dom, on the other hand, terrible liar. So I know he at least believes what he's telling me. You like games? Maybe you just like playing me. Maybe you're still with us. Maybe this is all part of some bigger move that ends with Malice getting what we want. But more and more, it's starting to feel like we've been played. By you. I'm not standing around hoping for the truth anymore. I want it ripped out, piece by piece, in the ring. So you and me, tables, ladders, and chairs, with your friend, or your sacrifice, hanging above us. I'm done wondering whose side you're on. I'm gonna beat the answer out you myself.
The air is thick with mistrust in this Order of Malice arena as Drew McIntyre searches for answers tonight.
Yeah, McIntyre isn't just the leader of Malice, he is Malice. And when he starts doubting your loyalty, things are definitely going to get painful.
As crazy as it sounds, Bobby Newton might be the safest guy in the arena. With the look in Drew's eyes, I'm jealous he gets to watch this one suspended and secure above the ring. Down on the chest.
The power of a deadlift into a military press. Wow. Walking around the ring. And face going for an early pin.
Drew McIntyre with an easy kick out there.
Too soon for a cover.
Straining that
trapezius muscle.
That attack was definitely pre-calculated, hoping to greatly diminish the power in that arm.
Getting set up in the corner now.
Just a ruthless assault in the corner.
Is this ever gonna end? I hope not.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
We've seen things get creative in a TLC match. Byron, is that always the best strategy?
You have to be able to adapt in a TLC match. This is a unique situation with a lot of variables. You need to use those to your advantage before they're used against you. Discus punch.
And McIntyre on the receiving end of some stiff offense there.
Yeah, Cole, but I don't think this will affect anyone's chances at this stage in the TLC match.
Backbreaker. And McIntyre on the receiving end again.
Rarely do we see Drew get disassembled like this.
Beautiful standing switch into the gutbuster. Very effective.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Nice fireman's carry. In a punch.
Pinpoint aim right to the arm. As their opponent under complete control here. What's coming next? Flatline!
Drew with cause for concern. Going for the win. Not letting up.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it.
I can see it in the eyes from here. Disbelief. Unbelievable how this one is still going on. Sent out of the ring the hard way. Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
Taking a big risk here by bringing the table into the action.
And here he is, heading back into the ring.
Shoulder tackle.
And now McIntyre is being neutralized.
Drew doesn't usually allow his opponents to gain this much confidence.
Lifted and completely helpless here.
Through the table! Through the table!
Unbelievable impact. His body in ruins. The table just obliterated. Heading up the ladder.
Drew McIntyre is going to knock that ladder over.
Hey, the cage is moving. We know what's going on here. Newton bomb.
McIntyre doesn't know it hit him, and they're already heading for the hills.
Here comes Seth and Becky.
I don't think their newest recruit is Malice Strong.
Do they see Rusev?
Here he comes.
Swing and a miss.
Rusev took down the leaders of his own order.
And he gave Bobby Newton a chance to escape.
Now that was an exit. Steel flying, bodies dropping, half a Malice coming at us. Oh, how the hell are we the ones still on our feet? If it is, it's got way too much concrete and not enough justice. So we still got work to do. Worth it, though. I can't say I'm gonna miss that cage, but it was a good thing you got me locked up in there. People talk when they think you're stuck. Like you can't do anything with what you hear. So I just listened, asked some questions, dropped a few answers of my own. The thing about people who want power but lack principles, they're always looking for a better option. Doesn't take more than a couple whispers to make that whole thing wobble. Oh, he'll be looking for someone, no doubt. Especially after some of my whispers were pointed in his direction. Malice should be too busy with their own business to give us much trouble for a while. I bet they'll even let you keep fighting in their tower if you want. Turning you away will show everyone how nervous you made them. Keep them on edge. I know you've got more moves to make. Now, I think it's about time I got back to the mirror. I had some ideas while I was chilling in that cage. Damn right. If it can't change, it can't breathe. Even when someone tags the thing up trying to impress some new tough kid on the block. Hey, see you around.
They may still be holding their swagger, but Malice is sweating. Sounds like Bobby Newton was successful in stirring some discord during his stint in the shark cage. Nice job infiltrating Malice. And convincing Anarchy to work with us? Biggest win of them all. Now that all three orders are aligned, it's time to hit even harder. I reached out to Cody and Punk. We're coordinating getting everyone together to take them out once and for all. Keep applying pressure to Malice until then. Talk soon.